And some good news that's coming in ahead of Diwali. A major breakthrough in the India-China LAC disengagement has taken place. According to defense sources, disengagement between India and China is now complete at Depsang as well as Demchok. A verification process is underway, and India and Chinese army will be exchanging sweets at the LAC tomorrow on Diwali. Ground commanders from both sides meet regularly, and border patrolling will start soon. And DD India correspondent Vishal Barristow now joins us with more on this story. Vishal, how long is the verification process expected to take?
Well, a very good evening to you, Mark. The verification process is quite difficult, and let me tell you that there are some tracks that you have to manually track for 6 to 8 hours. So the UAVs are also being involved, and the aerial verification is also being taken in, and this would be done by the ground commanders, and that includes the officer rank of brigadier and below. So we are expecting that by end of this month the verification would be complete. That means in another 48 hours more maximum this verification would be complete, and then the patrolling would start, and this is armed patrolling. And it is a great news coming from Depsang and Demchok, because a lot of consultations have gone through both at the military level and also at the diplomatic level. And the breakthrough started with Prime Minister Narendra Modi meeting Xi Jinping on the sidelines of the meetings at BRICS, and finally the Chinese have been convinced that they need to withdraw, and it would give access to India forces to go to the April 2020 position, and it also would give India the access to patrolling points in Depsang, which includes a patrolling point number 11, number 12, 13 and 14, and in Demchok it would also give access along the LAC near the Nala. So it is a very good news, especially on the eve of Diwali, and the shepherds would also get access to the grazing grounds. And tomorrow, which is the biggest festival of India, both sides would exchange sweets at the LAC. And meanwhile, let me tell you that there are other points as well, not only in Ladakh but also in Arunachal Pradesh. For that, the talks are on. But as of now, Depsang and Demchok, it's a great news coming on the eve of Diwali. Mark?
Right. Also, Vishal, you did mention that there is access provided at various points. But, what happens next? Explain to us a little bit about the type of border patrolling that will take place after the disengagement, and what level of contact the two sides will have.
Well, Mark, we need to first understand why this verification is required, because according to defense sources, the structures that were built at the disputed points were more on the Chinese side, and some were in rather a sort of permanent, semi-permanent structures. So they need to be removed, the vehicles have to be taken off. Now this disengagement is complete. But first the verification has to be done by the ground commanders on both sides, and this includes physical verification and also aerial verification. So once the verification is complete, then the ground patrolling would start, and for this both sides will have to inform the other side prior to the patrolling. So this is the process, and the talks are on, continuously on, and the ground commanders would be telling us when the patrolling would start. And as I informed you, the ground commanders include the officer rank of brigadier and below.
Thank you very much, Vishal Barristow, for putting us in the know as far as this is concerned.